Well, here we are conversing about the dynamics of relationship. Number three, by the way, number three. It's important to have numbers and sequence. Actually, it is an orderly mind that keeps things sequential, keeps them in an orderly fashion. Speaking of an orderly fashion, you need to consider this, what I'm going to say here, as a universal truth. In other words, it's something you can agree with or disagree with, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the truth of it because it's simply the truth. That there's no love on planet Earth. I mean, we as you hear, people love the color purple, they love peanut butter, they love applesauce with pork chops, and they love their children, so they send them to school where they can get wiped out by AK-47s and people mad at them. They can't be wearing any mask to school, but they can hide under their desk to get away from the AK-47s. That's better in our time, back in our day, a while back. We used to hide under our desk to protect us from nuclear explosions. I mean, we felt real comfortable hiding under our desk from that nuclear explosion that would wipe everything out within a 1,000-mile area. But I guess if it made us as children feel more safe hiding under the desk. But I don't know. The guy comes in with a gun and can fire off 100 rounds in a minute. So we send our children to school, taking a chance on them being mowed down by some gun fanatic. Second Amendment, they'll yell. And they start mowing all your children down with guns and bullets, with bullets from the guns. And then you'll say you love your children. I'm suggesting a number of things here in the dynamics of relationship number three. The first one, of course, is there really is no love on planet Earth. Love cannot be where violence is. Two things cannot occupy the same space at the same time. And the consciousness that is the director, the consciousness that we accepted from our parents, the consciousness that we live from, is a consciousness of violence. Now, what that means is, no matter our action, no matter what it is that we do, the core of that action comes from violence because we live from a consciousness of, or that has violence as its core. It's a consciousness of knowledge and thought and belief. So even the conversation or the flag waving or the we must have peace on earth and all of the supposed movements towards peace are part of what's needed for the wars to continue, for the violence to continue, because it's only non-violent, if you'll notice the words non-violent has violent in it, in that the words are spoken, that we need to not have wars and we need to find peace on earth. Of course, most of the people who are expounding, as I've said before, peace on earth are the religious folks that go to church on Sunday and then they buy their guns, bullets, and AK-47s and AR-15s and those sorts of things Monday through Saturday, and then they go to church on Sunday to pray for peace. You don't realize that as long as gun, in context, I use gun as in context as bomb, bullet, bombs, nitrogen, oxygen, whatever all the big old bombs we have. As long as they're on Earth, we can have no peace. There can be no peace. No one can be free. Because only cowards have guns. And the cowards have guns to protect themselves from the other cowards who have guns. Those other cowards are going to come in here and shoot me, so I got to have a gun to protect myself from the coward. Never realizing that if someone comes to shoot you, and you shoot them, kill them instead, that means you are at a higher level of violence. You have a higher energy level of violence that you then put in to the universe. So you hear the story of the 21 or 25 children and teachers and custodians, whoever it is, that are mowed down at school, and your answer every time, collectively in America, is go buy more guns. You got to get some more guns. Oh, they're coming after me. I better go buy some more guns. So I'm getting off of, well, not actually, but I'm getting a little bit away from what I cared to speak of, which is your own personal discovery that there is no love on planet Earth. Love cannot be where violence is. Right now I'm experiencing a frozen screen, so I'm only guessing that it's still coming through. Although I don't know why I'm frozen on the screen. I'm going to have to find out what's causing this. So again, I'm going to have to stop here because I'm not sure that it's even going out onto the World Wide Web, so to speak. So here's what I'll end it with, and it'll be a short video, is for you to create the possibility within yourself that what you call love is not love. It's in love. It's the knock, knock on love's door. But if you'll notice, it goes away. That which is love never diminishes. It doesn't go away. You have the same experience of it with your first girlfriend or boyfriend as you do your last one. Anyway, I'm not sure this is coming through. I got to find out why it's freezing. A perfect experience for you to discover. There is no love on planet Earth. Well, I guess I've got a real problem here. It won't even go off. Now it's back. So I don't know what to do. Let's see here. It came back on, so I'm only going to assume that all those things I said while the screen was frozen came through. And further, that I am still broadcasting, still making a live video on Facebook video. I've got to figure out why. All of a sudden, the whole screen froze and I wasn't moving at all, and there was no animation, no icon, there was nothing there. It was just a frozen screen. So I was going to end it, which I guess I will anyway, since there's a bit of confusion as to whether I was still recording as I went along. So I'm going to end it with this query, this question for each of you, if there's any of you listening to this or watching it. My question is this: if you loved your children, which you don't, or if you loved yourself, which you don't, then you would create, you would manifest a planet for yourself, for your children. You wouldn't do it what we do now. Now we prepare our children and ourselves for the planet. we have guns, bombs, bullets, raping women, all sorts of nonsensical things happen. And instead of taking responsibility for them, instead of ending those things on planet Earth, we prepare our children to go into that world. We say, oh, don't talk to strangers, and don't wear a short skirt if you're a female, or don't wear low-dipped whatever, and don't chase girls if you're a guy. All the things they're going to do anyway. So my suggestion is this. If you actually, there's that word actually, if you loved yourself, if you loved your children, or love, because it doesn't need that ED on there, then you would prepare or have a planet that was prepared for them. A safe place to be. A place without guns, without bombs, without bullets, without, I'm an American, I'm a Japanese, I'm a Christian, I'm a B. There used to be a favorite song by one of my favorite artists. I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna be one. Oh, will.i.am, yeah. Somebody, I can't remember who they are. I don't know who they are. So we would, if we did love ourselves and if we did love our children, prepare our surroundings, our country, our city, our house first, and then our city next, and then our state, and then our country, and then our planet for ourselves and our children to be safe in. Instead, we prepare the children, we prepare ourselves, we prepare our wives to be grabbed between the legs and do whatever they want to do with you, rather than ending those things. So my suggestion then is for you to see that you do not love, not only do not love your children, you don't love yourself. For sure you can't love your country, you can't love, real bad news, I got the worst news is coming here. You can't even love peanut butter. Oh Lordy. Can't love purple either. Can't love. There's in a universal truth is there is no love on planet Earth. It does not mean that it cannot be manifested. Were you to consider beginning to speak the truth into your life, starting with there's no love, that you do not love your children, you do not love yourself. Because if you did, you would prepare your planet for your children and for yourself. You wouldn't prepare yourself, and it's backwards. Everything we do is a mirror image of intelligence. Well, of course, creation, intelligence, and truth is reality. The mirror image, the dream world, is knowledge, thought, and belief. All right, so again, I've probably gone a little too fast, too far here. Very few people listen to these anyway. If I could just learn or discover the manner in which to have communication, the way I could actually speak with people. I'm a complete and total failure at communication. What I need to do is discover what to do to actually communicate with those around me, with the people here, even on the World Wide Web. My stupidity keeps getting in my way. So I've not discovered the manner in which to communicate. Perhaps I will create a manner in which to do that. As a matter of fact, I create a manner in which to do that. Now, a perfect experience of listening to the universal truth that you do not love yourself, you do not love your children, and there's no love on planet Earth. Much less the worst news of all, that you don't even love peanut butter or jelly.